Coming up in today's video.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another Magical Moon video. It's very hot, it's very humid, but we've got a very big job to be getting on with.
We have indeed. They say don't feed them after midnight, and there is a reason why, and that is in the form of Gremlin. He arrived here a few weeks ago. He was retired to us by his lovely owner Val. We had a storm. We thought, why, he'd want to go in. He's 34 years old. Of course he'd want to go in. Well, not Gremlin, because at what time was it?
About 2 in the morning, I was awoken by activities going on outside.
And he'd let himself out of the stable and was just walking around, just like hanging out. So we've decided to move the stable block, well, one of the stable blocks, not Petra's promise, don't worry. It would just the thought, no. The smaller stable block, it's on skids. So we're hoping, with the help of the entire family, we can skid it into the right place.
Let's just see how mobile it really is. Wish us luck.
See you soon.
It wasn't so many moons ago we acquired this building and it was completely open fronted. It's 6 metres long and 3 metres deep, and we needed to form 2 separate stables, so we constructed this division. We're actually going to keep this in position. It's going to form the division between 2 paddocks, and that means that either Gremlin or who's ever in the field can just come and go as they please. And I'm going to show you how, or hopefully we're going to move it. As we said, the whole family is going to get involved, and I think it is a challenge. It's going to be a bit like that screwball scramble game. We're working on the basis that this nice structure, the galvanised bit underneath, is going to hold and support this and steady it. And I think with the gates and that middle section, we stand a chance. But it is a bit of an assault course, so we're just going to go on a little wander, and I'm going to show you what the challenge ahead is. The first challenge is to avoid the well. The second is motivating the troops. And as you can see, there's a little bit of a slope here, and that's after we come off the driveway, and then we're going to go diagonally across the field. So after this, it should be plain sailing. The destination is somewhere over the back. You might be able to see the old cart, which we've got to move out the way first. And we're going to go diagonally across here, and we've just got to remove, I think, 3 or 4 posts, and it should slide in nicely. Yeah. So it's just this one. I think it'll go here, won't it? We don't need to take, we just need to take the tape down.
If we shake this together, if you shake it, I pull it.
So. It's got the things on it. Right. going to be good here. Beautiful. So now it's time to get it in motion. Okay, really slowly. Yeah, they're kind of pinning. Before we do it, come back and I'll put it on the arms so you can lift it. How are you doing there? So we've reached the hill, we're clear of the well just. Toby's doing a fantastic job. Now we're going to try and shorten the change just so we can take that front end weight and hopefully it will slide gracefully into the field. Huh? Okay, you're doing good. You have to start turning. Okay, this way. Just wait there for a sec. This way. That's it. Just keep coming this way until you're straight. So we made it a little bit battered and bruised along the way, but we're here in that lovely position underneath the tree. We've got the natural shade. We're going to take the doors off so they can come and go, and Gremlin, I think, is going to really enjoy it. He's going to have that feeling of freedom, but he's also got somewhere to go if he needs to. And of course, whoever uses the space beside him. There's just a bit of squaring up and we've got to level it all off. It's such a nice space. Let's go and catch up with someone else on the farm.
So just before Nick takes you down onto the farm, we've got to give a nod to this old girl. How on earth she has moved again is beyond me. Those of you that have followed us for a long time will know that this cart has moved around quite a bit and she's managed to lose her wheels. But here she is in her full glory, ready to be planted up for next summer. So yeah, nod to the people that made her, I think, because the fact that she's still holding herself upright is pretty impressive. Let's go and catch up with someone.
I'm with Cantho Zed, and in previous episodes I've ridden him. He is very exuberant. We've been out round the fields, but he also loves to go down in the woods or ride him bareback just on a halter or a sling. He's such a cool dude, and to think where he's come from all those massive shows around the world, being such a superstar that he is, to now being what he looks like, one of the land girls. It is that time of year, they're just enjoying the dust bars out in the field. So we're in the alleyway of the Legends barn, and I'm with the one and only Mighty Max. We call him the Yard Houdini, but he's also the Labrador of the place. He clears up everything, all the scraps that are lying about. And he's taken to being in here. He again, a bit like Gremlin, he loves that feeling of being free. And he can just come and go as he pleases, but he does tidy everything up, and he has a good old social with all the others. And we're going to work our way around you and just show you who he's hanging out with. I'm here with Udea, the Olympic princess. She represented many countries in the modern pentathlon in the 2012 London Olympics. A school mistress, someone showing inexperienced or relatively inexperienced riders what it's all about. And the same with Max. He had that ability to teach the younger generations what it was all about. Just to think of the experiences that they gave, those riders in those times when it was uncharted territory. Such a lovely animal, and you might be wondering where her lady friend is, who's normally beside her. At the moment it's Ginger. It was Queenie, and we made that decision. Queenie's a young horse, and we are the retirement home for elderly equines and all the other animals, but she had that character, that personality. She was so vibrant and so forward thinking, and I rode her away a few times under saddle, and she was very receptive. Not so many moons ago, we placed one of our first ponies, the little Molly, with a good friend of ours who has a riding school, and she's taken her under her wing, and she's gone on to teach lots of children starting off their riding careers. And we thought, do you know what, it'll do Queenie a real turn if Laura, our friend, could take her there and give her those experiences that she so needs, and would be able to then develop as a horse herself, but again give people that enjoyment. And she agreed to that, and I think Jenny's going to put a bit of footage in of the journey, but it's just lovely to see her there, and now she's got her whole life ahead of her, just what she deserves. There's a little bit of background noise going on. There's stuff happening all over the farm, but the noise you can hear behind me is Epelander Fouquet, 34 years old. It's his very own personal, well, I think it's an aspirator fan, or it mists the water and swirls it around, and then the big fan blows it all around his stable, and he absolutely loves it. They've all got fans in the stables here. I think it cools the majority of the barn this end. He's really settled into it, and he just moves himself about, but he was really struggling with the heat at his age, and just wanted to give him the best that we could, because you could just see the other horses, everyone else, apart from Thomas, who's got the same system, they were coping really well. But I think, you know, with the age, with him and Thomas with his heart condition, as soon as you get that real intense heat, which never goes away, they can cope with it for a day or two. But after that, they need that little bit of extra help. And he's so worth it. He's the reason we started Legacy of Legends. He's the reason that we are who we are today, and all these animals have the life they have. He truly is a legend. I'm here with the BFG, the big friendly giant. He is larger than life, and a few of you have asked how he compares to Dorothy May. Well, we're going to do a size up in up and coming episodes. We're going to show you the comparison, and he is very, very tall. He's very rangy. He's a real athlete, and you might have seen in those previous videos him competing. I've ridden him out, but at the moment we're just trying to do all we can to keep everyone as comfortable as possible. We're still locked in with that heat wave, and he's just a lovely personality to be around. He's got his squeaky toys, and he's got lots of things to keep him well occupied, because he is, as I say, very inquisitive, along with Max and all the others. They never really switch off, and we just have to give them all those activities. He's, as I say, he's got the squeaky toys, but he's also been up to all sorts of mischief. Along with Jenny, they started painting, and he loves all that interaction. He's just licking me, he's going all over me, and whenever you're around him, he's always nuzzling you or trying to lick you to be close. He truly is a real special horse.
So here we are back in the well, and as you can see, there is a rather wonky set of stables in the field, but it's going to be okay, because yourself and Toby and Sasha are going to block her up.
Yeah, we're gonna
chocking,
level her up, square her up, all those things, and yeah, it's a perfect position. And many of you have asked, and we've had lots of comments of concern about what our plan was moving forward concerning the wildfires, and totally justifiably so, because we have all these animals and we need to be able to have something in place. And that's where we came across that wonderful horse transporter or animal transporter. And Melissa, she's worked her magic yet again.
Indeed. She has, and she's set up a GoFundMe. So for lots of you have asked if you can help or get involved. So I'm going to put the link on the end of the video. So the aim is to obviously get this lorry. That would be the plan, the hope. But should for whatever reason it sell, which I don't think it will, because it's rather large and a little bit of a...
It's not everyone's cup of tea.
Put it that way. But for the moons, it's pretty perfect.
Exactly, and he's been very understanding. You know, we've got a budget that we can contribute towards it as well, but we need your help. So that's really working forwards, and it's just going to be a real weight, I think, off everyone's mind to know that if that was to happen and we had to evacuate, we've got that option. And as Jenny said before, it's not just about us into the future. There's other things that she can be used for. Absolutely.
She'll become a community lorry, and she'll be part of, the pompiers and the gendarmerie and anyone that needs it, and any local riding schools. And obviously, if there is just like Bordeaux, those evacuations in place. I mean, we're down to help evacuate, but currently we have the little trailer. But with this, we'll be able to go and get quite a lot of animals out of there. Yeah. So let's just moving on. We're going to do everything we can to obviously try and purchase her and bring her home. And yeah, it's one of those things. It's one of those unthinkable things that we never thought we'd be even thinking about.
I think I just need to mention, thank you all so much for your experiences and your expertise in putting things in place that will also help fire prevention. So we've got those natural fire breaks that you talk about. We've got the suppression, the water suppression, and there's lots of things we can be doing around here. And I did say before, we are fortunate. We are bordered by water and those old green trees. So wildfires are very specific to where they are and how they develop. But whatever happens, we've taken it on board. We are putting all those things that we can here on the farm, but we need to have that option to get everyone away if the necessity arises.
Which hopefully it never will. So we're going to move on, and we're going to say, stay magical.
With lots of love. We'll see you next time.